Welcome to the final part of building a custom Ninjago season, in which we will unlock our biggest set, introduce new characters like Pixal, and finish the crazy story. Let's get started. First, let's take a look at the new characters. This is my custom Ninjago Space Pixel minifigure, and she's made from a mix of different Lego parts. For the legs and torso, I used the pieces from the Space Racer in CMF Series 27. They give her a really futuristic and space-themed design, almost like a high-tech battlesuit. The head comes from the Samurai minifigure from the Sons of Garmadon sets, which adds that tough and armored look that really fits Pixal's character. On top of that, I gave her a golden helmet with big horns, which makes her stand out even more, and a large golden staff with pink crystal pieces on each end. Altogether, the mix of parts makes her look like a perfect blend of a samurai and a space warrior, which I think fits Pixal's style really well. And here are my two custom cave guardians, made mostly with parts from the Nexo Knight series. The first one is the leader, with a dark hood, bat-like wings, and a rocky base that makes him look like he's rising straight out of the cave. He carries this really cool weapon, and his job is to protect the Hammer of Teleportation. The second one is his helper, a smaller but still really creepy warrior with a crystal-like skeleton body and spiky purple armor. He carries a custom energy blade, built with a golden hilt and a pink lightning piece, which makes him look ready for battle at any moment. While the leader keeps watch over the hammer, the helper stands by his side, fighting off anyone brave enough to step into the cave. Together, they feel like the perfect pair. Now that we have introduced the new characters, we can finish the story. So in the last episode, Raph defeats Lloyd and Jay, and they went back and told Kai and Nia what happened, and Kai said that he has a plan. He called Pixal if she could come. While they were waiting, they prepared the vehicles for battle. In a couple minutes, she came with her space mech. After they told her what was going on, she said that she can localize the cave with the Hammer of Teleportation. And a couple minutes later, she found it. And it wasn't that far away. Everyone jumped in their vehicles and went straight to the cave. But after they arrived, they saw Raph trying to get to the cave, but the cave guards were too strong for him. But this time, the ninja have stronger weapons. Kai shooted his big arrow and hit one of the guards, while Pixal kicked away the other. While the ninja were fighting, Raph went to get the hammer, but Nia managed to stop him. Then Lloyd said that they need to leave the space as fast as they can, because Raph will come back to get his hammer with stronger weapons and bigger army. So Kai quickly went to get the hammer. Then everybody gathered in a circle. Kai jumped and hit the ground. Everything started shaking, and everyone disappeared. While they were gone, I quickly changed the background. Then everybody came back to the earth. They went inside the monastery, and there they found Master Wu drinking tea. They asked him what this hammer is, and he said that it's an old weapon that the first Spinjitzu master used to defeat the Oni. And it's really dangerous, so he will hide it. The ninja saved the day again, and now they can go and rest. But what happened with Raph and the others? Nothing much. They are stuck in space and run from the cave guards daily. But Raph has not given up. He said that he will find a way to get back to the Earth and destroy the ninja. Now let's take a look at the sets. The first set is this small mech for Pixal. I actually made it for the Jetpack Racer from the 27th CMF series, but I think it will look really cool for Pixal. To build it, I got this big mech base and put this ball joint piece with two slopes at the back. Then at the front, I attached this big panel with a slope in the middle. I also put this piece to attach the legs later. Then I started by building one of the legs on this piece and added this small shield and this bracket piece. The foot I built with these white bricks and this gold slope. Then I did the same thing for the other leg and attached them to the mech. After that, I quickly build the arms with these big ball joins and these big hand pieces. Then I attached them to the mech and built these two wings with a katana piece and some tiles. After that, I gave him this cool weapon that I built with these Technic pin connectors, and at the end, I added these cool lightning pieces. And with that, the mech for Pixal is done. There are not that many play features, but you can put the minifigure inside and attach the swords on top of the wings. The arms and legs are also movable, so you can make some really cool poses with it. But now, let's take a look at the biggest set, which is this massive car for Kai, with a small bike for Nia, and the cave with the hammer with the stone guards. First, let's look at the custom space car for Kai, built with a bold and powerful look. The whole body is mainly red, with some bright orange parts that give it a fiery style. At the front, there are two sharp blade pieces in transparent orange, making the car look fast and aggressive, almost like it's ready to cut through anything in its way. The grille underneath adds even more detail to the front. The cockpit is one of the nicest parts. The orange canopy lifts up to reveal the driver's seat, and inside there are small printed tiles that work as control panels and screens. You can see buttons, switches, and even a little display that fits perfectly for a space vehicle. There's just enough room for Kai to sit inside, and the mix of red, grey, and black pieces makes the cockpit feel packed with details. The car rolls on 4 huge wheels with golden rims. These tires are thick and rugged, so the car looks like it can handle rough terrain, but still drive smoothly. The gold color on the wheels stands out really nicely against all the red on the body. At the back, there are 2 big engines, one on each side. They're built with black and gray pieces and finished off with flame parts coming out of them. The flames make it look like the engines are on full power, ready to blast forward. Around the engines, there are lots of smaller pieces added to give it that mechanical, high-tech look. Along the sides, you'll notice curved armor pieces that cover the body, keeping the shape strong and smooth. The transparent orange parts scattered around the car add some nice highlights and bring out Kai's fiery theme even more. On the back of the car, there are 4 large cannons mounted on top. They're connected to a small gear system, so you can actually lift them up and adjust their angle just by turning the gear. This makes the build feel more interactive, and it also adds a nice bit of movement to the model. The cannons are finished with flame pieces at the end, making them look powerful and ready to fire. There's also another cannon built into the bottom of the car. It points forward, sitting just under the front grille. This gives the car extra firepower and makes the front look even more aggressive. Together, the top and bottom cannons balance the design, so the vehicle looks fully armed from every angle. And on both sides are 2 clips where you can attach Kai's katana, and at the bottom behind the big cannon is another clip where you can attach his big sword. Overall, this build has a strong and futuristic style. It mixes play features, like the opening cockpit and rolling wheels, with a design that also looks great on display. The colors, the details, and the size of the car all come together to make it feel like a perfect fit for Kai. Now let's take a look at Nia's bike. It's really simple. I used the same base as Kai's bike from this set, and replaced the dark yellow with gray, and on the sides I added these transparent pieces to give it that cool space look. Next to them, I added these clips with a transparent slope. Then I attached this thing that I build with a stick, a cone, and this spike. Then I build the top with a clip piece, and this bracket piece with a headlight on top of everything I added the steering wheel. And with that, Nia's bike is done. Now let's take a look at the cave with the hammer of teleportation. I started by building the base with plates, and then made a line around it with wedge plates. After that, I added 2 big columns made from these slope pieces. Then I finished the walls with normal and snot bricks. After that, I attached plates to the walls, and added these round tiles to give it that space look. Then I finished the wall with 1 more layer, and built the top with wedge plates. On top of them, I added more slope pieces to make it look cooler. Finally, I added more of these round tiles, and the cave was done. The hammer of teleportation I build by using this cool piece that I got from a dream set, and this big crystal. Then I build the handle with gold pieces, and added 2 more transparent red pieces. Now you can attach the hammer of teleportation on this clip, and you are done. This is the whole set. It includes Kai, Nia, the redhead Oni, a Skullblade Soldier, and the cave guards. And with that, we have built 8 really cool sets, made 20 insane minifigures, and told an amazing story. Let me know what you all think down in the comments, and should I make more custom sets? And if you want to support me, you can become a monthly member for just $1 or $2. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.